The higher you climb the dimensional ladder, the more you will become spirit-like in nature. Hello beautiful soul, welcome back in this channel with me, Cindyaco. In this channel, we talk about consciousness, vibration, energy, dimension, and all that connected with spirituality, metaphysics, philosophy, and everything that guide your transcendence process to help you remember what you are and why you are here. And through that, we'll help you be authentically powerful, not just for yourself, but for the entire universe. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. And you're very welcome in the Words of Influence community. I put the link below. And remember that this is just a playground, so keep enjoy and have fun. Today's episode, I'm going to talk about the nature of the universe, but I'm going to specifically talk about plants because I'm guided to share about this and just let myself be the flows of the universe exactly while I'm creating this episode. In my previous episodes, I've already explained about Tree of Life, Tree of Knowledge. If you haven't watched, I put the link below. You are the Tree of Life, you are the Tree of Knowledge. The first thing about plants that you need to know is when you see plants, you are mirrored on yourself. What I mean by mirror here is you can realize your vibration through plant. Plant is silent or doesn't use language, and they just go with the flow wherever the wind moves them. Imagine that plant is a mirror, and everything that you do with the plant, every reaction, every action, every intention to the plant is what you give to yourself. Plant will never judge you because it's just still pure. It didn't know how to judge because it doesn't have physical body, it doesn't have critical mind or conscious mind like human, so you can be reflective through plant. As you know that plant is still lesser dense than human, so the plant is basically still have less awareness, less memory, experience of life. The spirit of plant or the spirit of nature itself is still pure, just like a child. So basically plant is the creature that's still pure. And the funny thing is, as we getting denser, then we will back into the beginning. When you see in linear perspective, you will expect something more, something more, something more, and it has no end. But the truth is the universe works in spiral. Means everything that you experience, you will continuously back just like you experienced it at the first time again. Even the theory of spiral dynamics inspired by the nature of the universe that works spiral. In life, you need to experience live with others to know how important to live alone. But in order to value your relationship with others, you need to focus on yourself first. You need to know how to be alone, so that after you know how to be alone, you know the beauty of sharing. It's not only about the balance, it's about the spiral dynamics.
Your experiences have been like a big spiral, and continuing to expand, continuing to experience and to share all that. But funny thing happens at a certain point in this awakening that you're going through. The spiral comes back into itself. And then you would have to create a hologram. We can't write it on the board like this, but you go through like a doorway into yourself. And you're never going to be alone in there because you found yourself, but you have an intimate understanding of everything and everyone else when you fall in love with yourself.
So whenever you are mirroring to the plants, remind yourself that is your nature. Second, plant remind us about grounding. Remember that you are tree of life or tree of knowledge itself. And when you do grounding, means you remember what you really were in the first place. You're not Mr. Bean that was born from light of heaven directly to this earth, right? You were born here through being a baby that's still innocent, and then you grow up as a teenager, and then you grow up as adult, and so on and so forth. And the fundamental need that they need is just water, sunshine, air, and earth. Those are the elements of the universe. Sunshine is a symbol of light or fire. Ground is a symbol of earth. Water is water, and air comes from the wind. So basically, plant remind us about our basic need. It reminds us that our basic need is to back to our less dense, while we still know nothing, while we need every source from the nature of the universe. Through plant, we remember, we reflect ourselves as the nature of the universe, that we are all connected, we are all divine, we are all in this together. While you are remembering, you will start to see that the beginning is another ending, and another ending is another beginning. So you start to see that everything starts to connect to everything else. And grounding reminds us to keep being humble, because the greatest tree has a deep root. The unseen root that we can see below is connected and support the neighbor trees. Tree reminds us that our nature in a humble way is to help each other, is to support each other. So be strong enough to be alone, and be wise enough to know when it's time to stand together, because we're all walk each other home. Third thing about plants that you need to know is, when you paying attention to the plant, you will see that the subject and the object is one. We are all connected, even though they don't use language, but they listen. There's a scientific proven that has proof that plant is listening, because the universe is harmony, the universe is melody, and melody lies in silence. As I've already shared in my previous video, that the real melody is the absence of the notes. Let go the notes, and you realize that silence is the music. Silence is the melody, the power of silence. Because the universe itself, the nature of the universe is silence. It always communicates through frequency, through awareness, which is awareness are everywhere. Consciousness are everywhere. You just need to pay attention, to listen. In order to listen, you need to tune into the frequency of silence. By tuning into the frequency of the universe, you can hear the melody of the universe. Remember that music is vibration, and we move based on the frequency that we are tuning in. So everything connects. As the technology improve and take over the nature of universe, the more we lose connection with this earth, with the nature, with our nature, because basically nature or earth and the elements of the universe is our nature. So the distance between us and our nature, it's also the opportunity and the trigger for us to remember what we really are. The distance between us and our true nature is the effect of the expansion of the universe. So as the universe keep evolving, it also have consequence and effects, right? So what you see as bad, it gives you opportunity to another solution, to another creation, to another experience. And for the beauty of evolution, we can see beyond our knowing, we can inspire and wonder of something greater than ourselves. We can see the opportunity everywhere, and so on and so forth. But above all, that is oneness, that is uniting, that is universal consciousness. That's where we start, and because of the spiral dynamics, we will back to where we come. So that's all that I want to share in this episode about plants. I highly appreciate your curiosity. Keep question everything, keep being alive, keep wonder, Intelligence is not about knowing everything. Intelligence is knowing that you know nothing. And so intelligence equals curiosity. The more curious, the more intelligent you are. And the more intelligent you become, the more foolish you are, so that you can continuously learn and grow. So yeah, keep growing, keep glowing as you are, and be fruitful as you are in your most authentic way, because that's why you are here. I'm so thankful for you. I'm so thankful for your existence, your appreciation, your love, your gratitude, your response, and everything from my heart to yours. I love you.